You won't believe what Ferrari has conjured for 2026, a collection of machines that defy reality, bending the rules of speed, power, and desire. These aren't just cars. They are prophecies, whispers of the future wrapped in steel and fire. Every curve, every roar tells a story of revolution, a destiny written for those who dare to chase the impossible. Hidden secrets of engineering mastery lie within, waiting to ignite your imagination and push the limits of what you thought was possible. Tonight, we unravel the top 5 Ferraris of 2026, and with each reveal, you'll realize the future has already arrived. Brace yourself. This is more than a countdown. It's a journey into automotive legend. The Ferrari Amalfi, a masterpiece that doesn't simply move across landscapes, but glides through them like a brushstroke across canvas. From the very first glance, the exterior captivates with its perfect fusion of sculpted aggression and refined elegance. The front fascia presents a low-slung hood that gently curves into a wide grille framed by razor-thin LED headlights, each one shaped with surgical precision to convey speed, even at standstill. Aerodynamic vents sit beneath the lights, channeling air like a maestro guiding an orchestra, keeping the twin-turbo heart within cool under pressure. Along the side, the Amalfi's sweeping shoulder line runs uninterrupted from the front fender to the muscular rear haunches, emphasizing its rear-wheel-driven dominance. Flush door handles nestle into the bodywork for optimal airflow, while the long wheelbase and subtly flared arches hint at dynamic composure during high-speed touring. Move to the rear, and you're greeted by quad-circular taillights glowing like twin pairs of molten rubies set within a carbon fiber frame. A sculpted diffuser with integrated exhaust outlets sits beneath, giving the Amalfi an unmistakable growl even before the engine roars to life. A deployable rear spoiler rises gracefully at speed, balancing downforce with style. Every contour, every vent, every line has been dictated by both function and poetry. Step inside, and the Amalfi invites you into a realm where craftsmanship meets futuristic thinking. The interior blends hand-stitched Italian leather with carbon fiber inlays and brushed aluminum accents, delivering tactile luxury without sacrificing performance intent. The seats, sculpted for support during high-speed maneuvers yet plush enough for long-distance travel, offer heating, ventilation, and memory settings tailored to perfection. The dashboard flows like the deck of a yacht, elegantly curving around the driver while housing a fully customizable digital instrument cluster that displays navigation, performance statistics, and selectable drive modes. A passenger-side touchscreen allows co-pilots to engage with media, trip data, or even monitor real-time power delivery. Ambient lighting washes over the cabin in subtle hues, while the flat-bottom steering wheel features integrated LED shift indicators and touch-sensitive controls. The center console includes wireless charging, dual cup holders, and discrete storage compartments for essentials. Even the trunk space, though modest by SUV standards, is impressively practical for a grand tourer, capable of carrying weekend luggage with ease. Under the hood lies the beating soul of the Amalfi, a twin-turbocharged V8 or optional naturally aspirated V12. Depending on configuration, both paired with a lightning-fast dual-clutch automatic transmission. Power surges through the rear wheels, propelling the Amalfi from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 3 seconds, with a top speed nearing 200 miles per hour. Yet despite its immense capability, the Amalfi remains composed thanks to adaptive suspension, rear-wheel steering, and an electronic differential that continuously adjusts traction in real time. Multiple driving modes, from comfort to race, reshape throttle response, steering feel, and exhaust acoustics. Flick the switch to unleash ferocity or ease it back for a quiet coastal cruise. Fuel efficiency is enhanced through cylinder deactivation and start-stop technology, though no one buys a Ferrari to count gallons. Technology is seamlessly integrated throughout the vehicle, keeping driver and passengers connected and protected. A high-resolution infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto ensures instant smartphone integration, while the premium surround sound system transforms the cabin into a concert hall when you're not letting the engine provide the soundtrack. Advanced driver assistance systems include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, and autonomous emergency braking, discreetly offering safety without intruding upon the driving experience. Cameras provide a 360-degree view for effortless parking, while night vision detection alerts you to unseen hazards. Though not built for towing like a pickup, the Amalfi possesses structural rigidity capable of pulling lightweight trailers such as jet skis or compact luggage carriers, making it surprisingly versatile for weekend getaways. Comfort remains at the core of the Amalfi's identity. Dual-zone climate control ensures personalized temperatures, while acoustic insulation reduces wind and road noise to a whisper. Long-distance fatigue is minimized through ergonomically designed seating and active noise cancellation. Even at high speeds, the cabin remains serene, a testament to Ferrari's obsession with perfection. Pricing, as expected, reflects its exclusivity. Starting at roughly $350,000 and climbing significantly with bespoke customization from Ferrari's tailor-made program, the Amalfi is not merely purchased, it is commissioned. Owners can select from an extensive palette of paint finishes, interior trims, and personalized insignias, transforming each unit into a one-of-one masterpiece. The Ferrari Amalfi is not just a car, it is a declaration of lifestyle. It is for those who crave both elegance and adrenaline, who desire to cross continents with grace, yet unleash fury at a moment's notice. It is the harmony of artistry and engineering, the bridge between tradition and innovation. Whether parked beside a Riviera villa or hurtling down a mountain pass, the Amalfi commands reverence without shouting. It whispers confidence. It promises adventure. And above all, it proves once again that when Ferrari builds a grand tourer, it builds a legend. The Ferrari F.A emerges like a vision from the future, a sculpted missile of carbon and fire that looks less like a car and more like a declaration of supremacy. From the front, it presents an impossibly low stance, slicing through the air with a razor-sharp nose that dips toward the asphalt like a predator about to strike. The headlights are slender blades of LED brilliance, embedded seamlessly within aerodynamic channels that guide air across the sculpted hood. Instead of a traditional grille, Ferrari opts for aggressive airflow tunnels and splitters, exposing its performance intent with unapologetic boldness. Move to the side and you'll notice sweeping arches that hug the massive alloy wheels, their turbine-like design crafted not just for beauty, but for cooling the colossal ceramic brakes hidden within. The doors rise upwards in butterfly fashion, a spectacle every time you step in or out. At the rear, the F.A abandons subtlety entirely. Twin afterburner-style exhausts flank a colossal diffuser carved like the underbelly of a jet fighter, while a floating LED light bar stretches across the back, merging stop lamps and indicators into one strip of pure futurism. Above it, an active rear wing tilts and adjusts based on speed and driving mode, delivering both downforce and drama. Slip inside and you're greeted by a cockpit that feels more like the command center of a fighter jet than a passenger car. The steering wheel is a squared-off racing unit wrapped in Alcantara, packed with integrated toggles for suspension, drive modes, and even turn signals. Because in a Ferrari, your hands never leave the wheel. The dashboard floats like a wing, housing a fully digital instrument cluster that transforms based on your driving setup. Comfort and aggression are fused with seats sculpted from carbon fiber yet layered in premium leather, offering both spine-crushing stability and surprising long-distance support. There's minimal clutter. Every switch, dial, and screen exists only with purpose. The center console offers a simple toggle-style gear selector, with exposed mechanical elements proudly displayed like jewelry. Even the roof can be optioned as electrochromic glass, shifting from tinted to transparent at the touch of a button. But enough about the atmosphere, let's talk firepower. Beneath the rear clamshell lies a hybrid-assisted twin-turbo V8, rumored to produce over 1,000 horsepower when combined with its electric motor system. Ferrari's engineers have tuned this machine to offer instant torque from the electric drive while preserving the vicious, high-revving scream only an Italian combustion heart can deliver. With lightweight carbon construction throughout and active aerodynamics trimming drag in real time, the F.A is expected to launch from 0 to 60 in just over 2 seconds and continue surging past 240 miles per hour without a hint of hesitation. Power is distributed through an advanced dual-clutch transmission that shifts faster than human reflexes, delivering every ounce of performance to the rear wheels with surgical precision. Ferrari equips the F80 with a predictive traction management system, learning from your driving habits and adjusting power flow before slip even occurs. Technology doesn't stop there. The car features a transparent engine cover with built-in performance telemetry, projecting real-time data onto the windshield via augmented reality. Cameras replace traditional mirrors, feeding live visuals into side-mounted displays. Artificial intelligence assists with throttle modulation under extreme cornering, subtly aiding without stealing control. Safety is woven into its fury with adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, and a reinforced carbon survival cell designed to withstand impacts without sacrificing weight. While no one buys a Ferrari to tow, this beast still boasts a modest towing capacity suitable for lightweight track trailers, making it one of the few hypercars you could use to haul your own tires and tools to the circuit. Comfort is not forgotten either. Dual-zone climate control, noise cancellation technology, wireless smartphone integration, and a premium bespoke audio system crafted by JBL ensure that even during casual cruising, you feel like royalty. You can configure everything from the stitching color to the pedal material, and Ferrari's tailor-made program allows buyers to personalize nearly every inch. As for pricing, exclusivity comes at a cost. Estimates suggest the Ferrari F80 will command well over $2.5 million depending on configuration and options. Production numbers are expected to be extremely limited, likely fewer than 100 units worldwide, ensuring that ownership is not just about wealth, but status. You don't simply buy an F80, you're chosen for it. So whether you admire it as a piece of engineering, a work of art, or a glimpse into the future of performance, one thing is undeniable. The Ferrari F80 is not just transportation, it is aspiration. It is noise and silence, aggression and grace, technology and tradition all fused into one unstoppable force. It doesn't ask for attention, it commands it. And for those few lucky enough to grip its wheel, life will never feel the same again. The Ferrari 12 Cilindri. This isn't just another grand tourer. It's a declaration that Ferrari's V12 legacy is alive, louder and prouder than ever. From the moment it appears on the horizon, the 12 Cilindri announces its presence with a silhouette that is at once futuristic and unmistakably Ferrari. Its front end is a departure from typical aggression, opting instead for refined minimalism. A full-width black band integrates seamlessly with razor-thin LED headlights, giving it a streamlined gaze that feels almost supernatural. The bonnet stretches endlessly, gently contoured to channel air with mathematical precision, while subtle creases accentuate the car's width and authority. Moving along the side, the proportions are pure GT perfection. Long hood, setback cabin, and muscular haunches that taper with feline tension. The flush door handles and sculpted air intakes are integrated so naturally you'd think the entire body was carved from a single slab of aluminum. The rear end is perhaps its most dramatic angle. Twin circular taillights float within dark housings, echoing Ferrari tradition, while a wide diffuser and quad exhaust setup leave no doubts about the power that lies within. Even stationary, the 12 Cilindri looks like it's about to break the sound barrier. Step inside, and the experience transforms from visual poetry to technological theater. The cabin wraps driver and passenger in a symmetrical dual cockpit layout, each side equipped with dedicated displays. The steering wheel is a race-inspired command center, packed with haptic switches for drive modes, lights, wipers, and even turn signals, because in a Ferrari, your hands should never leave the wheel. A massive 15.6-inch digital instrument cluster serves as the primary interface, while the passenger gets their own 8.8-inch display to monitor speed, navigation, or even music selection. The optional central infotainment screen adds yet another control point, ensuring both driver and co-pilot stay fully engaged. The seats combine long-distance comfort with aggressive lateral support, trimmed in the finest leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber backing. Despite its performance pedigree, the 12 Cilindri is surprisingly spacious for a two-seater, offering decent storage behind the seats and a well-shaped trunk suitable for weekend luggage. Dual-zone climate control, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, premium audio, and ambient lighting elevate every journey into an event. Underneath that endless bonnet lies the heart of the beast, a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine, revving cleanly to an astonishing 9,500 RPM. No turbos, no hybrid assistance, just pure mechanical symphony delivering around 819 horsepower and nearly 678 Nm of torque. This power is sent through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts with surgical precision, propelling the 12-cylinder from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in approximately 2.9 seconds, with a top speed well beyond 340 kilometers per hour. The soundtrack alone could qualify as a national treasure, delivering spine-tingling notes that rise in pitch like an orchestra in full crescendo. Handling is enhanced through rear-wheel steering, magneto-rheological dampers, and electronic differential, and Ferrari's ever-evolving side-slip control system, making this machine not just fast in a straight line, but devastatingly precise in corners. Despite its blistering capability, the ride remains surprisingly composed in comfort mode, making it perfectly suitable for long drives across continents. In terms of technology and safety, the 12-cylinder is packed with modern driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, blind spot detection, automatic emergency braking, and traffic sign recognition. Though it may seem strange to discuss safety in the realm of 9,500 RPM V12s, Ferrari ensures protection matches performance. Now, let's address towing capacity, because yes, Ferrari owners occasionally enjoy irony. While Ferrari does not officially rate this model for towing, let's just say that if you ever needed to pull something, it wouldn't be for lack of torque. Comfort is an art form here. The suspension can soften at will. The cabin insulation blocks wind noise while preserving the glorious engine note, and every surface you touch feels meticulously crafted. Unlike many supercars, this one doesn't punish you for wanting to drive it every day. It invites you. Of course, a masterpiece of this caliber comes with an equally breathtaking price tag. The Ferrari 12-cylinder starts at roughly 400,000 euros, but with customizations, of which Ferrari offers nearly endless combinations, it can easily soar beyond $500,000. Yet, for those fortunate enough to acquire one, it's not just a purchase. It's the adoption of a legacy. The 12-cylinder is more than a car. It is Ferrari refusing to let the era of naturally aspirated engines fade quietly. It is passion, precision, and poetry fused into aluminum, carbon fiber, and fire. Whether you admire its elegance, marvel at its engineering, or simply listen to its 12 cylinders in song, one thing is certain. This is not just transportation. This is transcendence on four wheels. The Ferrari 849 Testarossa emerges as a breathtaking evolution of one of the most iconic nameplates in automotive history. Imagine the classic silhouette of the 1980s legend, reborn through cutting-edge technology and modern aerodynamics, now infused with raw, unapologetic power. From the very first glance, its exterior commands attention. The long, low-slung hood stretches forward with aggressive intent, sculpted with functional air channels that guide airflow seamlessly into the twin intercoolers beneath. The signature side strakes, a tribute to the original Testarossa, return in a sharpened, more muscular form, carved directly into the aluminum panels like blades slicing through the wind. At the front, razor-thin LED headlights are set deep within blacked-out housings, flanking a large air intake that almost growls with anticipation, even at a standstill. The bumper integrates active aerodynamic flaps that open at high speeds, enhancing stability without compromising elegance. From the side, massive 21-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in Pirelli P0 tires fill the arches, while carbon fiber mirror caps and side skirts subtly contrast the paint with a race-ready finish. Walking around to the back, the drama intensifies. The tail features a wide horizontal light bar stretching from one end to the other, seamlessly blending into a recessed spoiler that automatically extends under hard acceleration. Quad exhaust tips sit low and wide, firing through a matte black diffuser designed to channel air from beneath the car with surgical precision. Even the engine bay is visible through a transparent polycarbonate cover, offering a tantalizing view of the beating heart within. Slide into the interior and the dual personality of the 849 Testarossa reveals itself. Luxury grand tourer blended with pure track-focused intent. The cabin wraps around the driver with a sculpted cockpit layout, featuring full-grain Italian leather stitched in classic Daytona-style patterns across the seats and door panels. The steering wheel is flattened at both the top and bottom for unobstructed gauge visibility, packed with tactile controls for drive modes, suspension settings, and even turn signals. Directly ahead, a 16-inch curved digital display adapts based on driving mode, switching from sleek minimalism in comfort mode to a full race-style tachometer in Corsa mode. The center console is carved from a single block of carbon fiber, housing a floating touchscreen system for navigation, media, and climate control, though most functions can also be accessed through voice command. A passenger-side mini display offers co-pilots their own access to performance data and entertainment settings. Despite its aggressive exterior, comfort has not been sacrificed. Dual-zone climate control, heated and ventilated seats, a premium 12-speaker JBL sound system, and noise cancellation technology make long-distance cruising an effortless pleasure. Luggage space behind the seats is surprisingly practical, and a front storage compartment handles overnight bags with ease. Now let's talk performance, the soul of every Ferrari. The 849 Testarossa is powered by a hand-built 4.9-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine, producing an astonishing 849 horsepower and 780 pound-feet of torque. Mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, it launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds, with a top speed exceeding 220 miles per hour. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through an advanced electronic differential, working in harmony with adaptive magnetic suspension and rear-wheel steering for razor-sharp handling. Whether carving through mountain roads or dominating a straightaway, this machine responds with surgical precision. Technology plays a crucial role in elevating control. The Ferrari Dynamic Enhancer monitors lateral movement and applies braking to individual wheels for seamless cornering. Traction systems can be dialed back for spirited driving or completely disengaged for experienced hands. Multiple driving modes, wet, comfort, sport, race, and Corsa, transform throttle response, steering weight, and exhaust tone instantly. Safety is equally impressive. The 849 Testarossa includes adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, blind spot detection, lane departure alerts, and a 360-degree camera system with parking sensors front and rear. Even at full speed, a thermal night vision camera scans the road for pedestrians or animals, projecting warnings directly into the driver's view via the head-up display. While no Ferrari owner buys one for hauling trailers, the 849 Testarossa offers a discrete towing module rated for lightweight track equipment or luggage trailers, making it one of the few supercars capable of hauling its own pit gear to racing events. Pricing begins at approximately $750,000, though most buyers will see figures well above $800,000 once bespoke customization through Ferrari's tailor-made program is included. Options range from exposed carbon fiber bodywork to gold-plated exhaust tips, unique paint blends, and even vintage-inspired leather patterns reminiscent of the original Testarossa. In essence, the Ferrari 849 Testarossa is not merely a car, it is a statement of passion, heritage, and evolution. It honors the past while obliterating the limits of the future. Whether parked beneath city lights or thundering across open asphalt, it delivers one message with absolute clarity. Legends never die. They simply return stronger. The Ferrari SF90XX storms into view like a weaponized vision from the future, sculpted for those who believe that limits were made to be broken. From the very first glance, it's clear this is not just another supercar, it's a laboratory experiment gone rogue, a Ferrari bred from racing DNA and unleashed onto the streets with zero apologies. The front end is nothing short of aggressive artistry, featuring an extended splitter that nearly grazes the ground, channeling airflow like a fighter jet slicing through pressure zones. The headlights, sleek and razor-sharp, melt seamlessly into the sculpted hood vents, while the added canards and aero blades hint at its track-focused intent. There's no softness here, only sharpened edges and functional menace. As your eyes follow the body down its low-slung profile, the widened fenders and carbon fiber accents remind you that this is not a machine built for comfort. It's built for combat. Swinging around to the rear, the drama escalates with a towering fixed wing, unlike the retractable system found on the standard SF90. This massive spoiler is paired with a central exhaust arrangement that blasts from high-mounted ports like the afterburners of a jet engine. Beneath it lies a rear diffuser so aggressive it could almost slice the tarmac. Every crevice, duct, and slit is there to bend physics into submission, generating over 500 kilograms of downforce at high speed. Open the door and step into a cockpit where luxury and motorsport collide. The carbon fiber bucket seats hug the driver like a tailored exoskeleton, padded just enough to survive long journeys but stiff enough to remind you this car was born on the track. The dashboard is a minimalist masterpiece, draped in Alcantara and carbon, with a fully digital curved display stretching across the instrument cluster, reacting instantly to drive mode changes. The yoke-style steering wheel, inspired by Formula One, puts nearly every function at your fingertips. Touch-sensitive controls manage everything from suspension stiffness to drive mode adjustments, while shift lights illuminate like a runway when the revs climb. There's no traditional center console clutter, just a clean fighter jet-style selector for the e-drive, hybrid, performance, and qualifying modes. Even the passenger gets a digital display so they can experience the thrill secondhand, watching speed, revs, and G-force readings in real time. Storage space is minimal and comfort is secondary, yet the cabin still offers dual-zone climate control, smartphone connectivity, premium audio, and exquisite craftsmanship because even at maximum velocity, Ferrari insists on elegance. Underneath that sculpted shell beats a heart of fury. A 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 paired with 3 electric motors, 2 on the front axle for torque vectoring, and 1 sandwiched between the engine and gearbox. Combined output? A jaw-dropping 1,030 horsepower, pushing this beast from 0 to 60 in roughly 2 seconds flat. Top speed? Over 200 miles per hour, depending on configuration. The 8-speed dual-clutch transmission fires off gear, changes with rifle precision, while the E-motors fill every gap in power delivery. You can even drive silently in full electric mode for short distances, gliding like a ghost before awakening the V8's thunder. Handling is sharpened further with 4-wheel drive, E-differential systems, magneto-rheological dampers, and specially tuned Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. Braking is handled by carbon ceramic discs large enough to stop time itself, supported by advanced energy recuperation. Technology doesn't stop at performance. It extends to safety and control. The SF90XX comes equipped with Ferrari's side-slip control, stability management tuned for track aggression, front and rear parking sensors, a reversing camera, and adaptive LED lighting for nighttime attacks. While towing capacity is practically irrelevant in a machine like this, let's just say the only thing it tows is your soul into another dimension. Comfort exists in selective doses. The suspension in softer modes can surprisingly absorb bumps, making city driving possible, though every signal from the road still transmits through the chassis like Morse code. The sound insulation is thin by design, allowing you to hear the turbo whistles, motor whines, and exhaust detonations in glorious harmony. Long drives are feasible, but only if your spine is as committed to performance as your right foot. Pricing? Prepare yourself. The SF90XX is not merely expensive, it's practically mythological in value. Starting north of $800,000 and often soaring well beyond $1 million depending on customizations, it's offered only to Ferrari's most loyal clients. Each unit is hand-built, rare, and destined to become a collector's icon. But what you're really buying is not just speed or prestige, it's access to an experience so intense that reality blurs. Driving the SF90XX is like strapping into controlled chaos, piloting a storm wrapped in carbon fiber. It's a symphony of combustion and current, a marriage of science and emotion. It's not meant for the faint-hearted. It's meant for those who don't ask for permission from the road. They take it. And so, the engines roar not just with power but with destiny, as these 5 Ferraris of 2026 carve their legend into the asphalt of tomorrow. Shadows of speed stretch long, whispering secrets only the daring will chase, and every curve, every rev hints at a future yet to be claimed. The world watches, but only the bold will understand the full symphony of fury and elegance that lies beneath their hoods. Time is fleeting, and the road waits for no one. Its promise is as intoxicating as it is unforgiving. Dare to witness it, or risk being left in the echoes of what could have been. Subscribe, like, and join this journey, for the true revelation of speed is only shared with those who follow.